pulse of the VI. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.
Pulse.
VI.
We're here.
So what's been happening in the news? Like,
I'm actually on the news right now.
Ooh.
Did you hear about the teens that burglarized their home and locked themselves inside?
wasn't that smart?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought we should.
Yeah, that's the dumb robbers. Hey guys, I mean, really.
And it's teens too, a boy and a girl. I want to know, one, are they related? What's going on?
All I know,
What was the plan?
They should be glad they had a mother like mine. You understand me? They would have get their tail whooped.
What was the plan?
I don't know. It went sour.
All right, we're going to rob this house and we're going to stay inside.
Let's get caught.
Let's get caught.
Wow. I tell you. And then we had that incident in Anguilla.
What incident?
With the young kids, 8 and 9 year old, that put a plastic bag over another 8-year-old in the bathroom in front of his 4 or 5-year-old sister and basically almost strangled him to death.
Almost. So he didn't die?
No. But the little sister went to tell the teachers, and the teacher didn't move until the little sister got hysterical and said, look, they're about to kill my brother.
Wow.
And, you know, I speak about this because a couple weeks ago I was speaking to my great niece, and she's, I think, 4 or 5. And when we picked her up, her pants was wet. So we were like, why is your pants wet? She said, well, I went to the bathroom and I wanted to go again, and the teacher said I went not too long ago. So, you know, teachers, come on.
Yeah.
Be alert. Every kid is not going to have the same size bladder or the same size needs, and you have to listen to kids. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, really pay attention, and you're there to help guide and nurture them. So, you know, do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah,
How
you
would you feel
should.
as a parent, though? Because they only suspended the kids for 3 days. Anguillian government issued a letter out saying that, you know, they're going to investigate and stuff like that. But as a parent, when you get that type of news of your little 8-year-old going through this, that's a really deep stage of bullying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
especially when it comes down to the teacher is not taking full responsibility, number one, and just not being there, just kind of falling short on the ball, dropping the ball. And I can't imagine as a parent going through that and seeing that happen, and I don't know, and seeing a teacher and talking to them and being in front of them without strangling them.
I could imagine.
So,
because all your emotions comes frontal right then and there. Like, that's my kid.
Yeah.
You know, and my other child tried to warn you, and you
did nothing.
Nothing. So, so it's, I mean, there's more to come out of this, I'm quite sure. But, I mean, we need to pay attention to our kids. It's scary that kids at that age has so much hatred in their hearts. You know, we got to pray.
Yeah.
Because that's scary.
Blake, what's going on in the BBA?
He always... wherever.
There's a new show coming.
Oh, there's a new show coming. A talk show? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, let's leave that there.
Oh, it's a new talk show. I know it's a new talk show. It has to be that.
I never said talk show.
It's a new show.
A new show.
Like a TV series?
TV or radio?
Radio?
There's a new show coming.
Oh, that's all Blake is saying.
Listen, people, pay attention. Pay attention. There's a new show coming. Hey, the world is big and we have space for everyone.
I'm all over the place.
Wow. So, what do you think about the whole China thing that people have been discussing for the past couple of months?
Okay, I don't know if it's
you don't know if it's radio worthy. If you should say
because
it on
you know
radio?
I have some issues. I have serious issues. So I'll let you speak on that.
I don't know what to say. That's I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest expert on these things.
Right.
But you look across the world and you see the Chinese loaning people money for a great amount for whatever.
Airports,
actually, it doesn't matter. Airports, schools, businesses, roads.
But it comes at a cost.
And if you can't repay back in a certain time,
comes at a cost.
then you owe them forever, or they owned you forever.
Well, I mean, if you go to the big dogs who got the money,
Right.
they're loan sharks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I always saw it as a red flag when we first brought it up with the airport thing.
yeah, and we have to look at what happened in the other Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the takeover is strong.
It's strong.
And I don't think we're ready for that.
We are definitely not ready for it.
I don't think we're ready for that.
I mean, we are already right now at a crossroad in the country with just what's going on. So, yeah. Then, you know, we already, you know, kind of like on the down. So,
Downfall, in a sense.
so that's, yeah. Again, you know, I have issues, so. Serious issues. So, yeah, but anyway, today is my mom's 79th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, Muddy.
Happy birthday, Mom. 79.
Yes,
Wow.
79.
And how is she doing at 79?
Well,
don't mind us
you know,
asking.
let me tell you about this woman. You understand me? She thinks she is a hot trot. Okay? She gets up and get dressed and has a photo shoot on
Wow.
her birthday.
Wow.
Yes, and then she's cooking for family and friends tomorrow.
Okay.
And baking.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm missing all of that.
But you're going to be there for the 80th.
Definitely, wherever she is, God's willing, I'll be there. I'll be there, definitely. Yeah, we were hoping she would be home, but of course, you know, due to Irma, the house is still under repairs, but we're getting there.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. My great-grandmother made 101 May 17th.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Ooh.
101.
Wow, that's some years behind you, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. The first time I met her, it was when she was 90.
Oh,
she had just
wow.
made 90 and she had just came to the BVI.
Oh, wow.
And we were drinking Heinekens and playing dominoes.
That's
She
what I'm
don't wear
talking about. See,
glasses.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she had at least 3 Heinekens. We were playing dominoes
just
at
threw them back.
91. Yep.
Okay.
91 from Dominica, so she just lives up in the countryside and eats natural
Nice.
food.
It's all that good dashing and all them kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Still seeing clearly, still doing everything right. So she's good. Everything is on her own. No one. She doesn't need any help.
Great.
At 101, I would wish to live to see that long.
I know. And yesterday, actually, I went to the Alzheimer's Day Walk. It was a great attendance. A lot of persons out there just, you know, wanted to make sure that we're aware. Some sad stories, but still some laughs in those stories.
Yeah.
You know, persons talking about their own personal experience. I only experienced it with my granddaddy. He had an early stage before he passed away. And for that short stint, it was quite emotional. So I
Right.
could imagine persons that's living and being a caretaker of one for years. And we still have Uncle Walter Todman out, still missing. He's been missing since last Friday night. So still be vigilant and, you know, keep an eye out for him. It's getting to a frightful stage because
Right.
it's been over a week.
Right.
But, you know, we're still prayerful and,
absolutely.
you know, hopeful. So, yeah. So I'll post the pictures. I took some pictures. So I'll post those. But it was nice. Well attendance.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And yeah, the government is having a day where they're having like mock voting because they're introducing the new system that they're bringing from St. Thomas. I think they went St. Thomas and like what they did. So they're calling persons to come out that day in Virgin Gorda and in Tortola. I can't remember the exact date, but it's a day from I think like 10 to 2 or something like that. You could go out and play with the machines and see how they work. And I think it's supposed to give us results more quickly. And you know how we do it.
Yeah.
We got to run around and count from this location and then run around and count that location. So anything that could bring in the results quicker, I'm all for it.
Well,
as long as it's fair, because, you know, a lot of times they rig them machines, boy.
I was going to say, hopefully it's not hacked or rigged.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I'm not saying
we don't have the black vote to suppress, but, you know, we got some votes that...
Yeah, we do. Definitely
Yeah,
do.
so...
Anyway, guys, on that note, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. You're here with BVI Chick and the Swain Show on Pulse VI, the heartbeat of the Virgin Islands. We're going to take a quick break. We already have... Who we have here today?
Ooh, the songstress, and she's shaking over there. Ooh, I can't wait.
We got Miss Hoyte here in the building. We also got Darryl Flanders in the building. He's just chilling. He's like, you shouldn't have mentioned my name. I am not here.
He's famous also. All these famous people.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, commercial break. We'll be right back.
Pulse VI.
And we're back.
We are back. 90.9 FM, Pulse VI, Caribbean Superstation. How you guys doing today? How are you, Gabrielle?
I'm wonderful.
With the lovely
How are
Miss
you?
Gabrielle
Good.
Denae. Glad to have you. You're so busy. I mean, how did we copy? Because,
Listen,
girl, your schedule.
Today was one of those days. But I
Yeah.
am super excited to be here with you guys.
Yeah. Tell us where you just came from, because I saw you were working earlier today.
Yes, there was the very first Level Up Beauty and Faith workshop that
Which
took
song that
place
interested?
today. It was from 10 to 2.
Nice.
And I got the opportunity to moderate. It was my first time moderating
Okay.
an event. So that finished at 2,
I know.
which really meant 2:30.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought of that when I saw the schedule. I said, "Come on now, we know how we roll."
Yeah, so finished at 2:30, came over here, and now I'm ready to go.
Great, great. Tell us what's happening in Miss Gabrielle's world. You know, what's new, what's going on.
Miss Gabrielle, she's refocusing. What exactly do I want to spend most of my time in? Because, Gabrielle is the musician and the singer, but then she has all these other things that she's discovering about herself. So now,
Awesome.
how do you split your time with all these different parts of you? So I'm kind of spending some time figuring that out.
Wow, that's
Yes.
deep. So when you say you're spending some time in meditation, in prayer, how are you spending that time?
Prayer and a lot of thinking. These days, I'm really enjoying being in my head.
Okay.
Good.
If that makes sense,
Yeah, it
like
does.
just sitting down with myself with a book and a pen.
Right.
And just being conscious of what I'm actually thinking.
Yeah.
And writing them down and then rereading them again. What can walk, what can't walk. So I'm enjoying in my brain.
Right, and you'll probably learn a lot more about yourself.
whole lot more.
right? Wow.
I'm enjoying it.
Awesome, awesome. So, tell us like your journey.
Okay.
When did this journey start? When did you know that, hey, I'm gonna be an artist?
All right, that thought came way down the road. But I started writing poetry first, like around like last year as a high school kind of thing, just to express myself. I was very shy and
I was gonna say
reserved.
we went to
Yeah.
school. This is
Yeah.
not the Gabrielle. It's
She's coming out of
definitely
a
not.
shell,
Yeah.
blossoming.
I was
Awesome.
very shy, very to myself. So
Right.
what I processed in my mind for sanity's sake, I wrote it down. So eventually that turned into songs like around 17, 18 HLSCC time.
Yeah.
Went to university and it really picked up when I went away.
Okay.
I guess you kind of, I don't know, being away, you're just on your own.
Yeah.
You
You're
experience a
free.
lot more and you
Yeah.
just feel a lot more. Sometimes you feel even a little more alone because, what you normally have, you don't
Right,
have.
exactly.
That's
So
a
I
good way
had
of
to
putting
fall
it.
back on this therapy, which was writing songs. So I wrote songs for everything.
Wow.
Most F's in school and taking too long to make friends and all of those things.
I love it.
I had to write. So that's where the songwriting part of it came in. And around like 19, I was saying to myself, because I did not start out writing gospel. Let me just start there.
Okay.
I was just writing what I feel.
Your feelings, right, right.
You know, the little girl story and the boy
Yeah.
and
The R&B
this and
stuff.
tra-la-la.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the realness of
That's
it.
where I was. But inside of me, I was like, God, I'd really like to write a song for you.
Oh.
And he was telling me, well, it's kind of hard to write about what you don't know.
Right.
Which was kind of shade on my part because you're going to church all of these years and you still
Yeah.
don't know this God that you're worshiping. So after spending some time with him now, I realized that he was what I was starting to write about. So
Oh, wow.
over that course of time, 2015 came.
Yeah.
And I finally felt the release to release some of these songs. So I took 16 of them and I put them into a project called Through the Storm, and that was the very first album that I released.
Okay.
So I've been doing Gabrielle Denae since 2015 until now.
Awesome.
When
awesome.
would you
awesome.
say you found your voice?
Found my voice. Expand on that question a little bit, just so I can answer
Because
properly.
I could wake up one day and say I want to be a singer, and I could practice and practice. But when was it you said, "Oh, wow, I actually do sound good"?
Okay, I know exactly what that moment was. I can picture where I was. I know exactly when that happened. My boyfriend at the time, he was releasing his first song, and he asked me to, sing back up and whatever. So we got to the studio, and it's my turn to sing. I put on the headphones, and you do a test, and I start to sing, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Something felt like I fit. You know, like just being there in that moment, doing what I was doing, just felt like a fit. And I remember when it clicked off in my mind that I need to be doing this.
Wow.
So that was when I realized that this is where I'm gonna be doing this at some point in the rest of my life.
Yeah.
This what's happening right now, that had to be a part of my life. It just kind of
Fit like a glove.
Yeah, it just fit. Yeah.
Nice.
What year was that? That was maybe 2014 or so.
Okay. So do you write music for other persons or just for yourself? I mean, songs.
I have not, well, I've been writing and I have lots of songs just banked up. So if anybody, okay, let me start that over. As of right now, I have not written a song for somebody else.
But if they ask,
and I feel like it fits them better than it fits me, I have no problem.
Right.
With saying, you know what, you can sing this. I actually think I wrote a song for Lady Saw.
Oh, wow.
Is it Lady Saw? One of them who transitioned recently. Who was it?
Lady Saw. It is
Lady
Lady
Saw?
Saw, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote a song and it just didn't sound like me. It kind of sounded like her. So I kind of have it in the back burners. I don't know if Mr. Manager will, make a connect.
Make it happen.
Mr. Manager,
Make it happen.
buddy.
But if that presents itself, I'll be more than honored to pass on a song to somebody else.
Okay. And you've traveled. Where all have you traveled to spread your message and to share, a piece of you with the outer world?
Let's start with home, because home matters to me.
Good.
I think it's kind of, I don't know, BVI really matters to me. So, Virgin Gorda, Tortola, St. Thomas, Barbados, St. Kitts, Bahamas, and I'm going to be doing St. Martin in a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it for a gospel fest down there, or is it
I think a church is
like
having an event. My brother has kind of been trying to do some promotions for BVI artists to carry them over to St. Martin. So that's what that's going to be.
Lovely?
So very regional right now.
Right.
Local and regional.
Right. And I think 2016 is when you won the award.
Was it 2016? Technically, 2017, because it was
2017.
supposed to be held in 2016, but it was
Okay.
a little late. So it's February 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that feeling like?
Well,
number one, to be nominated, because I think you have 8 nominations,
I
right?
did.
That's
that
like
was a
record.
shock for me.
Yeah.
That was a shock. I was like, I kept scrolling down, because how it is, they just list on the page, you have all the categories and they list all the nominees. So you have to kind of scroll through all of the categories to see where you are. So I started counting. I was like, 1, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was really cool. It was uplifting just to know that somebody who has some kind of an understanding of music respected what I was doing and thought that it was worthy of some kind of nomination. So that was awesome. At the award show, I almost embarrassed myself because how they did it was they had new artists of the year, right? And apparently my name was forced to be called. So I didn't realize that they were going to call out all the nominees first and then announce the winner. So I just jumped.
You were like, that's me!
My brother was sitting next to me. He's like, don't move. So
Somebody got you back, girl.
but when I actually won, it was just a surreal moment, really and truly.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily, well, I kind of felt like I was gonna get at least one.
Okay.
But to actually see it happen, that was nice.
Yeah, and I know we had a big motorcade for you. And
So unnecessary. My family is
how was
so
that?
necessary.
How was that? How was
Listen,
that?
trust
I tell
me.
you, the lights, you could see the lights coming down the hill and the horns blowing. Yeah, your family is large.
That's how they support. That's how they support. Whenever it was graduation time for any primary school, high school,
Whatever, everybody's there.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody's in it. So
Yeah.
I love them for that. It was so uncomfortable. I had to sit on top of this,
Yes, like a queen, huh? And wait.
and you could hear the people as they pass. What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening? Who is this?
Yeah,
What's going on?
exactly.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience though.
Good. good.
I made it. I survived.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You have any? You have another album in the works right now?
Well, since Through the Storm, I released Jesus Every Day. That was early in 2017. And since then, I released 2 singles, one by the name Kingdom Come and one by the name Safe.
Right.
I'm in the middle of launching another one called Won't Support, but I haven't done a structured album since 2017.
Okay.
I think that's going to be 2019, but I want it to be a live album, fully live. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen a couple of your live videos.
I love live.
Those are really nice. And the love that you receive, even from when we posted that you're coming on the show, the love out there. No, serious.
The little likes and the little hearts.
The little lights.
You know, that means, you know, people
know.
are listening. And I saw you
Yeah.
perform a couple of weeks ago down at the QE Park at the I can't remember the exact name, don't get me wrong, but it has to do with Omar,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
being thankful and all of that. And I saw you perform. That was awesome.
I had
People were
fun.
out there. Yeah. So, I mean, it must feel good that, you know, you're kind of like a celebrity. You know what I mean?
It's kind of catching up to me because I think one day I was walking the road and somebody was like, "Oh, hey, Gabrielle Denae." Because when they use that name, I know what they're referring to. Because
Right.
regularly, Gabrielle Hoyte, you know,
Yeah,
if you know me in
yeah.
a professional sense, Gabrielle Hoyte. But that's cool. That's cute. I like it. Once it stays where it is right now, in
Yeah.
a sense, it's still homey.
Yeah.
I don't feel rushed or,
Right.
you know, it's
Right.
nice.
Right. And like I know that we have a couple minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I know that, you know, you come from parents of faith. What's that like growing up, you know, being a PK child? Because, you know, you always have the all the way left wing and then all the way right wing when it
Right.
comes to PK kids. So, like, where do you fall?
You would have to tell me. I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that. You know, Jesus matters to me, which I think is the biggest thing in a PK's life that would make the difference. Is whether he's a real thing to you or he's something forced on you or something you feel you have to be in.
Right.
So for me, I don't really feel that way. I can't do anything without him. So for me, what can I say? I enjoyed it. I didn't know that there was something else. I didn't know that there was another option, really.
Okay.
So I didn't feel strange. That's just how
You just
it
embrace
was, you know?
right.
Yeah, so that's just how it was for me. You were in charge. You still had to come and do your homework. Daddy was doing what daddy did. Mommy did what mommy did. And probably a lot of it shaped me because I, like most singers, I started out in the church.
Right, right.
So because they were pastors, I guess I had a better chance of getting onto the stage, even though I really didn't want to.
Okay. Look at that.
I was like, "Why are you asking me to sing?"
Yeah.
And there was a whole bunch of your hands shaking, and you know. But it helped to push me to where I am now, so I'm grateful.
Okay.
Lovely.
Great.
Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be. Let's start that over. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to be back on 90.9 FM Caribbean Superstation. The heartbeat of the Punchdowns, Pulse VI. We are here.
Pulse VI.
I'm never ready for that.
You got to be ready. At least we'll give you a countdown.
So, what? Tell us what's new in your life. Like, what's happening? What's going on? Like, what makes up Gabrielle Denae? You know what I mean? Or Gabrielle Hoyte, because Gabrielle Denae is the musical professional part, but the whole encompass of Miss Gabrielle Hoyte.
Okay, there's a lot going on with Gabrielle. Let's just, because like I said earlier, I'm spending a lot of time in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm discovering there's a lot in this one little person. Gabrielle Denae sings, writes, ministers. Gabrielle Denae would probably speak as well too. She likes to, speak into your, because I do it in song, but I could feel like I'm going to be moving into speaking.
Like a motivational speaker
Right.
sort. Wow.
Yeah,
cool.
I could feel that kind of coming on me. Professionally, I work as a nutritionist.
Okay.
And my passion more so is plant-based. I like my plants.
Okay.
And consequently, I like my animals, if you understand.
Yes.
So I like my plants, I like my animals. And I'm also feeling that there's an entrepreneurial side of me coming up. I've launched t-shirts before. I've always had a thing for t-shirts. But for me, like, my t-shirt need to say something.
Yeah.
Something that'll catch your eye, something that'll make you ask a question. So that t-shirt part is there. There's a cooking pot that's really exciting right now. I love food.
What are you cooking?
Plants. I have a mutton version of lentils, an oxtail version of lentils. I have a corned beef version of
You
lentils.
gonna have a cookbook, girl?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Bring some here.
I will. I
Wow.
have muffins, oat muffins. I have all sorts of ideas for veggie burgers. Oh, don't talk to me
Oh,
about
wow.
veggie burgers and all those stuff. But not the stuff you just pick up in the supermarket.
Right.
The stuff you take time and you blend and you season
And you
mold
get
and
the
you-
right. Yeah.
So you're a vegetarian?
So who are your
Yes, I am.
tasters? Yeah.
My tasters is the Hoyte family. Right now, I live with my parents and my brother and his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's a
right-
whole family affair.
So for right now, they are the test tasters. I have my coworker and two of my sisters in Christ. They
Okay.
taste for me.
Are you the only person in the house that's a vegetarian?
Yes.
How has that been since you changed?
They don't know. They're gonna slowly get comfortable. They just
And how long have this been a part of your lifestyle?
probably a year.
Okay, so
honestly,
it's still kind of new.
It is. It kind of came in waves. I started cutting out bit by bit. I had my last piece of jerk pork from Dario's.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was the last time.
Yeah. Do you still crave though? Do you have cravings, or you feel like the things that you're cooking satisfy?
I have this pulled pork sandwich in my mind, but it's made out of plants.
Okay.
So I think it's like the taste that I've had before and my love for spices and herbs that are just gonna come into the plants and make all the animal eaters forget
Yeah.
that animals exist.
Well, there are a lot of vegan chefs that feel like they do that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they just transform everything.
Because they're like sponges.
Yeah.
The plants, they just
Yeah,
want
they-
you to
they-
do something
they-
interesting with them.
Yeah, they acquire the taste that
Whatever you do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
hey, and I don't think we have a full-fledged vegan. Well, we kind of
we
have some.
We have Chick
do.
Gourmet,
Mhm.
but I
She's
think
vegan.
she is doing it not storefront anymore.
I haven't seen her.
I think it's you have to order.
Cater
Right.
kind
Right?
of thing.
Yeah, and then we have the vegan van or something down by the Pear Park that does the vegan breakfast. Because I know my girlfriend goes there all the time. She's a vegan, but she's one of the vegans that she reads every product that she puts on her hair.
Oh, that level. That
She's,
level.
Yeah,
there.
that level is different, yeah.
it's deep. I mean, we stand in the grocery store and she's reading everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
If I do
no,
that,
serious.
I'll just go crazy.
Yeah.
I'll just go nuts.
Yeah, so I mean that's deep.
I'm
Do you
excited.
want to get to that level, or are you content?
Have no interest to that level at all.
So I mean, what inspired you wanting to be vegan?
I wonder what was it? I don't know. I think God was trying to get me to understand that. You see, Gabrielle, this body that you have here, you have this body for the rest of your life. This is the only one that you're gonna have, and you have to take care of it. And when I went into nutrition, because that's what I studied, I always asked, I want a special place that I could function in, because there's so many different things that you could do, and I just found myself really being drawn towards plants.
Okay.
And apparently, He gifted me to be able to transform them into deliciousness.
Great.
So I started, and I kept starting. Well, I continued.
You continue.
I continued. So that's where it started. He told me just cut off bit by bit. It was a slow transition, very slow, over the course of like maybe a year.
Okay.
So
And what have been
Yeah.
the results since? For you,
for
mentally, physically?
for me, I have a greater joy for food. I don't know. I guess because it's a plant, I have to be more intentional about what I
What you're
do
doing.
with
Right,
it.
right, right.
So you have to be interested. So I love food more now because I actually do more with it. And
Yeah.
so I enjoy that piece. Clarity of mind, I guess.
Okay.
Shed a few pounds, you know what I'm saying? Just, we ain't gone into it. We went into it for that, but
Yeah.
Right.
You
It
get
happened.
you reaping all of that.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still at the hospital?
Yes, I am.
Have you introduced any of your dishes there to your clients, and how have they received it? Because hospital food is always either great or it's bad. You know what I mean?
No in between.
Really, when because people
haven't-
in there are depressed. Sometimes you're sick, you're worried. You want food that wakes you up and makes you feel good at least.
Yeah, but then you can't give them certain things, and then they ain't
Right.
happy with
Because of
you,
the
you
men,
know.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but when it comes to my clients, my personal clients, no. I share with them about the lentils. I put that on, if I do a meal plan, I put a lot more vegetarian stuff because even nutritionally speaking, plants are preferred for just the general health of the bodies that we have.
Right.
So I would put a lot of chickpea stuff and lentil stuff on there, but people are like, well, how I can get this thing to taste like something? And my coworkers like, you just need to let she cook it for you, because
Okay.
when she does it, it's just, you don't miss the meat.
Right.
You don't miss the meat. But I have to work on the recipes. I have to.
Okay. Well,
'Cause
as
I
long
think
as
they
you
would be more
constantly tweaking right and tweaking right.
I've been a lot more intentional about that now.
Right. So tell us more about your role at the hospital. You know, exactly, what do you do there?
Okay. As a nutritionist, I have a few responsibilities. One, they're patients who cannot eat by mouth, so they have to eat by tube. So I would have to liaise with the kitchen to make sure what they're putting in is appropriate for this person, right? Calorie requirements. A lot of times we have to do education. So if you have a new diagnosis, diabetes, hypertension, anything chronic or that can be helped by good nutrition, then we come in and we advise what are some habits you can pick up. And the same thing we'll do for outpatients as well. So we try to follow you even after you leave the hospital, and we keep on the teaching. Because most times people know, but they need that extra accountability person to kind of help them to stay on track.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm going to, put this to you. I know you come from a food family. You understand me?
That's the truth.
And I know Granny could, throw down. So, like, when it's a family get together, you work with your own food?
Well, at some point, I became a master of what is naturally vegan, because the things you don't realize, they're just vegan. They don't have any meat in it. So peas and rice, that's there. The salad is there. What else?
Basically,
is there?
all the starch.
All the starch is there. We have to be careful with all the starch, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes a potato salad might sneak in a little egg in there.
Right.
But you just basically kind of walk your way around. Sometimes in my mind, like I wanted to walk with a bowl of just some lentils and stuff. But I realized what I should do is volunteer myself to bring
a dish. And
And do it that way.
pulls them in.
Right.
Cool.
We just go with the sides. Go with the sides.
Go with the side. That's good advice. That's good advice.
Yeah.
So, in terms of your personal life, what else do you want persons to know about you? Like, okay, you cook, you write, you sing. What else makes up Miss Gabrielle?
I love to dance.
Oh,
if
wow.
music is playing, I have to move.
Yeah, we saw you, bust a move early on.
I can't help it. But recently, something that's been on my mind, I don't even know how it started, but I guess God is trying to move me in some direction. But I have a heart for prostitutes and for young ladies who somehow get trapped in a system that they sometimes didn't necessarily want to be in.
They didn't ask for
They
it.
didn't,
They
and I just have this, like, I could feel like I don't really want to be here, but like I have to be here because I have to pay for stuff, and I have these kids, and there's stigma attached in societies, and there's not much to help.
Right.
All we have is talk.
Right.
All we have is looks and disgust, and so I have a heart for those. I'm trying to think about how I can reach those ladies. God gave me an idea for a fund, which is kind of it's in its baby stages, but it's based on Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 7, which speaks about when you are fasting, somebody else should be eating. In fasting in Jewish culture, you normally put on like sackcloth and ashes, so it's not your regular clothes. Somebody should get clothes. Somebody should get food. So it's kind of the concept of turning fasting into financing. So when I, as a churchgoer or religious person, put down my plate, somebody need to get a plate of food.
Right.
So the fund basically transform a fasted meal into $5.
Okay.
So over time it accumulates very easily.
Yeah.
And we're able to bless ladies in particular with children, with groceries and stuff.
Wonderful.
So that's just a way to kind of cut down on the strain and kind of assist.
Yeah.
Just assist. Do your little piece. It might not be the biggest thing, but
contribute.
I think what's very detrimental to ladies is the indirect prostitution in terms of using men for their money. And it's the same. It's almost the same exact thing. Sorry, I might cut it out a little bit. Yeah, it's almost the same exact thing. It's just that I'm not going to
Right.
a house or a strip club to do
Right,
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And we
You're
have
right.
young ladies doing that from a
very
very
young
very
age.
young age here
Yeah.
in the BVI. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see that that's happening, and then they're not even aware of what it is
right.
they're doing.
It's
So
true.
yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But we all just have to do our own little piece.
Yeah, and I think, it's a ministry that's needed and probably not thought about because, like you said, the stigma, we skin our nose up and it's like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, to have the heart to go out and reach those people.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do it. But
Yeah. Well,
Good
it
ideas.
starts baby steps.
yeah, it's true.
Baby
One
steps.
by one.
One by
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touchy topic. Anyway, guys, it is 3:45 in the BVI. You're here with the Caribbean Superstation Pulse VI, the heartbeat of the Virgin Islands. You're here with Gabrielle, and we're chilling in the studio. Blake, your boy, is back here. Got Daryl, who's filming us, and he don't want me to mention his name ever at all.
Don't.
But we'll be right back. We're gonna pay some bills. Quick commercial break.
Pulse VI.
Pulse.
VI.
Hey, Caribbean Superstation 90.9 FM. You're here at Pulse VI, the heartbeat of the
Boy, you're wrapping it up.
Not yet. We got 15 more minutes. So you were talking about t-shirts during a break.
Yeah.
Tell us
Ooh.
what these t-shirts say, or what is it for? Where did it come from? What's the movement?
All right. My very first t-shirt was called Jesus Every Day. Now this second t-shirt now it's to be a part of a purity movement. Make purity cool again.
Okay.
And take the stigma off the word vagina.
Okay.
Each woman has one.
Yeah.
We've had them since we were born.
Right.
It shouldn't be such a it shouldn't be such a
Yeah.
taboo, right? Especially when these vaginas in this day and age amongst our youths are being used for all sorts of
Everything.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we act surprised when stuff come out, when people been hushing up a vagina. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be bold.
Right.
And my shirt says, "My vagina belongs to the Lord," right? And that's just basically to say you don't have no right. That's He territory.
Yes.
So ideally, I want to get into the high schools because
Okay.
these young ladies need to understand that purity is a good thing.
Yeah.
And to be open about what are the consequences. And sometimes we don't even understand what the consequences are until like maybe 5 years,
Yeah.
10 years
It comes back.
down the road. So I want to be bold about something that is too hush-hush, in my opinion. And then I can't believe how surprised we are at what we see.
Yeah.
When teenage pregnancy is up and rape is up and all of these things, why are we surprised?
Right.
So yeah, it was a little touchy for me to do it. They were
Right.
just launched today at the Level Up Beauty and Faith workshop.
nice.
So
Lovely.
the first prints came out for this Saturday.
And you didn't bring one for us to see?
I know, right?
Would it be terrible if I wore that shirt?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it would be interesting. That would be a whole other day.
I'll probably wear it at the beach. I'll probably wear it at the beach.
Entrepreneur.
I'm supporting all feminine women. Okay?
Hey,
Yeah,
it's a movement.
It's a movement.
It is. It's a purity movement, and how I see it as like a sisterhood where women who understand the beauty and the purpose and the power in purity, influential women can come present themselves in a similar shirt, to young ladies who they could look up to and be like,
Yeah.
well, she also has this point of view, and this is the kind of life that she's living, and it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's what the shirt is all about. My vagina belongs to the Lord, and I met a few teenagers up at the workshop today, and they just couldn't even say the word.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like a scary word to say. Like, should I say?
They couldn't even say the word.
Yeah.
Couldn't
I
even
can say it all day.
We know.
I can say it all day. I'm kidding.
They couldn't even say the word, So, but by the end of it, I harassed them for a little bit. I was like, "Who does your vagina belong to? The Lord." And
Good. Good.
a retraining.
Right.
A
Yeah.
retraining.
So how old young ladies would you like to reach? I mean, because you said high school, but sometimes we're in the day and age
Tell
where
us.
high school is kind of late for some of us.
It's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
truth.
That's
So,
true. That's true.
how early do you think you would really want to target?
Okay. I was in a conversation with a teen recently, and they told me that they got into pornography from like 10.
See?
Just about.
10.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't wait till 15 because by then
Yeah.
we done lost a lot.
Yeah.
So it have to start pretty early, and it's kind of can't be too early.
Right.
So like 10, 11,
Yeah.
and I have to train my mind. I have to retrain my mind because I feel like 10 is innocence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like back in my mother's day,
It's a new generation.
but it's
Probably,
not.
yeah, it's a new
I mean, we just
generation.
talk about the 8-year-olds and where their minds are. You know what I mean? So,
right. But
yeah.
I mean, our biggest enemy right now is the internet, though.
I was gonna say, all
That's
the
one of our
kids
biggest
have these,
enemy is the
and
internet.
you know,
I mean, it's our ally and our enemy at the same
yeah,
time.
it
'cause
works. You know, you gotta find that balance.
gift and a curse.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
we don't know what our kids are going
That's
on when they
true.
go to their phones.
And they have their way. They can hide. They
Yeah,
know the
exactly.
stuff.
Let
They
me
know their
tell
stuff.
you, they're up all 3 o'clock. You know,
And you could try to proof your kid's phone as much as you can, but it
they
doesn't
can
matter.
figure it
They
out.
can
I'm
figure it
telling
out.
you, they're
They know
smarter
more
than
we do.
us.
So,
Yes.
Yeah,
So
we have to be very mindful.
10.
So I mean, I think it's a great movement, and I, applaud you for taking this bold step. We need more people to take such a bold step. How do you feel in terms of you want to take it into the schools? Do you feel like the ministry and the parents? How would you feel the support is there so that you could get this movement going?
I have to start talking to some people.
Yeah.
Like because it is touchy. I have to check
Yeah.
with the principals how they even feel about
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Be radical.
I have, but I can't get in unless they open the door.
Right.
So I can't just badge myself in there and say, my vagina belongs to the Lord.
Listen to me.
And then you have a tribe of women behind you with the same thing, right? And they're like, who are these crazy? Who? Call the cops.
Right. So I think what I'll do is I'll seek some advisors
Right.
as to what they would suggest is the best way to
Yeah.
get in. And based on the advice, I can move from there. 'Cause
Right. And there are probably other groups that you could use to channel it so that you could still reach young people. I mean, there's a lot of youth groups
That's
and other
true.
social groups and, church.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm quite sure that, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. So if anybody out there has they want to connect
Yeah.
with this movement, you can email me.
Yeah, tell persons how they could get in contact, where they could find your music,
Okay.
whether locally, international,
No problem. You can email me ghoyte90 at gmail.com. Fairly simple. I'm 28 years old, in case you didn't know. 1990s when I was born. So ghoyte90 at
Yes.
gmail.com. That's probably the easiest and safest way to get in contact with me. Even if you wanted to, let's say, be a part of the I-587 fund, donating to that, you can also message me there.
Okay.
When it comes to music, my music is everywhere in digital stores. And what else? You can contact my manager. How do you get to my manager?
Who's not here?
Who's not here? Can I give out your number? Yeah. You can call him at 443-6898.
Okay.
To find out any more information on where my music is physically. Right now, it's at Abundant Blessings. It's a store on Main Street,
Okay.
opposite the Anglican Church. It's in a yellow and blue building.
Okay.
It's also at the Church Girl Boutique at Fish Bay.
never
I
heard
think
of
it's
that.
lot 29. Yeah, some really
Okay.
nice church clothes, bags, CDs, inspirational
Okay.
books. So it's up there. Those two stores only.
Okay.
And then manager, of course, you can call him.
right.
At 44368.
98.
98.
Yeah.
look at him like, let me get ridiculous. Okay. Cool. Any new things like what Christmas is coming up? You know,
yes.
Any
what's going
collaborations?
on? What's coming on?
Okay.
Yeah.
Both.
Both.
Okay,
Either
all right.
or.
It doesn't matter.
So when it comes to Christmas, last year before Christmas, I was actually sick. I was in the hospital and I had to sing at the lighting of the Christmas tree. And I actually ended up coming out just in time. So while I was on my hospital bed, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna sing? So I wrote a Christmas song.
Oh.
And I'm going to make sure that song is out for Christmas.
Okay.
Lovely.
It's called Light of Jesus Christ. So that one is going to come out. And then collaborations. Right now, there's a new up-and-coming gospel artist by the name of Onique, who's actually a part of Progressive Ministry Management as well. Love his stuff. And I am going to be on his next project on one of his songs.
Okay.
So that'll be my first collaboration with my BVI artist, I think. I might be wrong. But that's the only collaborations that I know of right now.
Do you have any aspirations to collaborate with any of the big greats or even a small person? Or
I don't even know if I have big greats. I don't know. I let the big greats do the big greats thing.
Yeah.
But what's really on my hat is there's one person, there's one person that I really want to collaborate on, and it's not even just on a song. It's on an entire live production.
Oh, wow.
His name is Samuel Madas. He's out of Guyana. And I always felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Very, very similar. We flow in a kind of, you let the music play and you sing what comes to your mind kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I just want to capture something that raw and unrehearsed with him.
You met him before?
Yes.
So you know him?
Yeah, we have numbers and everything. He's so busy.
The
Then
time.
it's done.
It's gonna
It's
happen.
done. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
It's gonna happen.
That's
It's
it.
gonna
I thought you
happen.
were gonna mention somebody who was like way
No,
like.
no, I have access. I have access.
tangible.
Manager, eyeballs.
Make it happen.
But
Yeah, so that should
that's on
definitely
the top of
happen.
my
Has he
list.
listened to your music before?
Yeah, he has. He messaged me some time ago about a song that I did. He's like, I really like this song.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
So the door is kind of already open, you know. I just
Maybe this is what you do. You create a song and you leave the verse open for him. You say, "Hey, when you're ready,"
That's
and
true.
you do that. And then,
Speaking from a music person, huh?
that's what you gotta do these
Okay,
days.
listen
You
to it,
ask
yeah.
people. You ask people for a collaboration or a verse, and
Yeah.
they don't send it to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
So
you send your
you send
finished product.
yours,
Hey,
yeah.
if you want to jump in it, jump on it.
jump on, yeah.
There
I
you
like
go.
I like that approach.
Yeah, be aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, be aggressive. I could try that. It doesn't come naturally to me, but I could try.
It doesn't come naturally to you.
No,
You have
man,
a shirt that says "My vagina
Yeah.
belongs to the Lord."
You okay?
And you want to bust open school doors saying that, and
Yeah.
you're telling me, okay,
And she's gonna have this big
All right,
movement, right?
all right.
She's changing how BBI like us think.
Exactly. If you say so, Gabrielle. If you say
You
so.
can do it, girl.
Okay, be aggressive. Got you.
Yes,
go.
go on and make it happen.
Make it
That's the
happen.
highlight clip right there.
Before you go, one of the things that I want you to speak to the hearts of the young women. I mean, we've been having a lot of, the school year just started, but I know last school year we had like young ladies fighting like crazy. It was like off the chain.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
It was like, what's going on? So I mean, speak to the heart of these young girls. They're getting ready to go, start the school year. Send some encouragement out to them.
Okay. One word that comes to my mind is purpose. I find that purpose makes a big difference. You could either take an iPhone and attach it to your foot and walk on it, or you could put it to your ear. If you understand what the purpose is. And if you're going to take your life and be fighting up and down the place, not going to school, you clearly do not understand that you have a purpose. So I just want to tell each young person, each young woman, you have a purpose. You were sent here for a reason. Like, you're not an accident. You're not here just by chance. You have something to do. And it's something constructive. It's not something bad. You're not here to bomb up the place. You're not here to take out somebody's eye. That's beneath you.
Yeah.
That is beneath you and beneath God. He doesn't create things for just small craft stuff. So you have a purpose, and don't let anything or anyone come to disqualify you from your purpose. Because there's some greatness in the grave. There's some awesome greatness in the grave, because we've allowed for frivolous things and how we've been taught and maybe how we've been raised to distract us from the fact, not just the truth, but the fact that you have a purpose. So if what you're about to do does not line up with something purposeful, you probably should just leave that alone. Leave that where that is.
Wow.
That's it.
I'm telling you.
You could end right there.
You've left them with something. Well, we're so thankful that you came to join us. I mean,
Y'all should have me again.
You blessed us. Hey,
Whenever you want.
Come on anytime. Anytime.
We'll make the space.
Yeah, we're hoping that we could, get a studio set up in here so we could have some in-studio jams going on and
Right.
really partying
'Cause we
and
have the
stuff.
space. We have the space, as you
you
can
do.
see. We
So,
just
yeah.
bit by bit.
I would love to.
Yeah, get things going.
Yeah, but
So,
thank you.
If you guys
pleasure.
want to contact Gabrielle, it's ghoyte90@gmail.com. If you want to
Gorgeous
get
to
to
you.
her manager, it's 443-6898.
I also have a Facebook page, Gabrielle Denae. I'm working on Instagram, guys. Pray for me. I'm not the best at like the
Mr.
technology
Manager's
stuff,
gonna
but
do
yeah,
it.
he
Don't worry.
gonna hook me up. So Gabrielle Denae on Facebook, you can yeah.
Yeah, so you have all her
Oh, I have a
connects.
YouTube too. Wow, Gabrielle Denae official. That exists as well.
So, see,
Lovely.
link on all her social media platforms.
And also, guys, if you want to link Pulse VI, check us out, pulsevi.wpe@gmail.com. Check us out at Facebook, Pulse VI. We're right?
.wpe.
Yeah. WPE.
Just find us. Just type it in.
Coming soon.
And our website is coming soon.
Yes.
And Gabrielle's website.
And Gabrielle's
Yeah, with my
website is
vagina.
coming soon.
I love it. Hey, it's real. We
It's
keep it real.
real,
We
it's
keep it
true.
The
real.
vagina is real.
Yes. And
Okay,
it belongs
guys.
to the Lord.
And it belongs
Amen.
to the Lord.
Yes.
Oh my God. It is 4:00 in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sign out on that note. You're
Blessed
here
to
with
it all.
BBI chick, Blake. It's your boy Blake. Suede Show. We had a fun time today. You guys have a great afternoon. That's it. Back to commercials.
We be the heart of the VA. Feel the pulse and you will see why. Where I from, we do it B.I.G. On each other we could rely. Feel the pulse of the VA. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.